Hey, what's going on, my friends? Welcome back to the channel. Let's talk about Tony El Cucuy Ferguson versus Jon Bones Jones. Yes, you heard that right. You must be scratching your head right now. But recently, Tony Ferguson went on a tirade on social media, coming at Jon Jones. He alluded to them having a wrestling match in the past and him getting the better of Jones. He basically threatened moving up some weight classes and challenging Jones to a possible MMA fight. Yes, that's insane. And on this channel, we do talk about fantasy matchups. Not saying this fight would ever go down, but Tony certainly walks around 200 pounds. At minimum 190, so if the UFC really wanted to book this fight, they technically can make it happen. Very far-fetched, but let's get into it anyway. Tony Ferguson stands at 5'11" with a 76.5-inch reach. His mixed martial arts record is 25 wins, 3 losses. He's the former UFC lightweight interim champ, the Ultimate Fighter 13 winner. He has the longest lightweight winning streak in UFC history with 12. Tony has some of the best cardio we've ever seen in MMA. He's well-rounded, he's a buzzsaw on the feet, hits you with everything at odd angles. He has a slick, crafty ground game. 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu black belt. El Cucuy is as tough as they come, a killer in the cage. You have to basically kill this man to stop him. Absolute savage. Jon Bones Jones is 6'4" with an 84.5-inch reach. His MMA record is 25 wins, 1 loss, 1 no contest. He is the current UFC light heavyweight champ. He's the youngest UFC champ at 23 years old, accomplishing this in 2011. His UFC records include, at light heavyweight, the most title defenses, most wins, longest win streak, and most submission victories. Jones is an absolute monster in the cage, also extremely well-rounded. Few holes in this man's game. He's mastered the use of his range and reach beautifully. He's very creative in the octagon, loves to challenge himself and beat people at their own game. He always comes in shape, very strong, great chin, super high fight IQ. Just like Tony, one of the toughest to ever do it. You have to kill this man also to stop him from coming at you. So the matchup. How would a fight between Jon Jones and Tony Ferguson go down if Tony, let's say, bulked up to 200 pounds and Jones did his typical cut to 205, but of course on fight night he's probably going to be like 220 to 225. So how would this fight go? Well, I think the fight would be competitive for the first few minutes of the first round, if that. No disrespect to Tony, he's one of my favorite fighters. The guy is amazing. Amazing fighter. One of the best to ever do it, but I simply can't see him beating Jon Jones. Size does make a difference, especially when the skills are equal. When a fighter's more skillful but smaller, the skills and technique are the equalizer. But when the skills and technique are pretty much equal, that's when size and strength plays a huge factor, and that's what pretty much is going to decide the fight. Jones is just too big, too strong, too skilled for Tony to do anything to him in the cage. He's got like 5 inches in height on Tony. He's got 8 inches in reach. He actually somewhat fights similar to Tony on the feet. They both mix it up well, they both can be unorthodox, they both can throw crazy things at you. I think Jones is a little bit more refined, however. Tony's really wild on the feet, but I can't see him catching Jones with anything, and even if he does, I really don't see him hurting Jones. He's just too big and strong. Not to mention, Tony usually enjoys being the bigger man at lightweight, having the reach advantage, and in this hypothetical fight, he's going to be the smaller man trying to get inside on Jones. Jones is a master at reach and distance, and he's just going to pick Tony apart on the outside. When it comes to grappling, Tony is highly skilled, so is Jon Jones, and once again, Jon with a superior strength is just going to manhandle Ferguson, and it wouldn't shock me if he would submit Tony. Would Ferguson have any chance in this fight? Of course, it's a fight. It takes a certain amount of force on somebody's chin to knock them out. You can be a big, huge guy, but if you get clipped in the right way, you're going to sleep. There's always a chance in a fight, but it would be a super slim one for Tony Ferguson. Too many hurdles to overcome, too much size to overcome, too much reach to overcome. The skills basically equal. I just cannot see Ferguson winning this fight. Would I watch it? Absolutely. Tony is crazy enough to call out Jon Jones and be serious about it. I firmly believe he would fight him, but I don't think it would be a very good idea or in his best interest. College wrestling is not mixed martial arts. He may have beaten Jones in a wrestling match, but that's a wrestling match, not MMA. Anyway guys, this is a crazy fight to talk about. I'm not sure if some of you out there actually think that Tony could beat Jones. If you do, Feel free to talk about it in the comment section. Post those opinions, who you think will win this fight, if they fought at a catch weight, or if Tony barely made the light heavyweight limit and they had a match. We'll love to read those opinions. Maybe I got it wrong. You guys let me know. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, consider subscribing to the channel, like the video, share. Really appreciate all you guys. The channel has had some awesome growth. I'm so appreciative. I want to give out a special shout out to Moscream TV. This guy's entertaining, he's funny, he's knowledgeable, he does great live stream play-by-plays. Check him out, guys. That's going to wrap up this video. Thanks for watching again, and I'll catch you all on the next segment. Until then, take care.